Good morning. It's
Morning.
Saturday. It's a weird day. Good morning, and hello to Tiffany.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, we've already been chatting and giggling, so you guys, you're in for a treat today.
We're awake.
We are awake. I have been awake and not very happy about being awake at 4 o'clock this morning. That was not fun. I'm pulling it up on my phone. Oh my gosh. Turning the volume down. Hello, everybody. Where are you? I know it's Saturday, but it's time for a cup of joy. So I'm putting it on my
Get up,
YouTube
get moving.
feed. There's Deirdre. Good morning, Deirdre. Help us share this out, please. So Tiffany, you get up at 4 o'clock every morning.
Pretty much. Yeah. That's normal. I mean, I'll get up and I'll have a cup of coffee or so. I'll do my workout, go for a run before I start getting ready for work.
Well, I want to be you when I grow up.
Oh, trust me, there's mornings that I'm just not having it. I'm sitting there with a coffee going, oh, I don't want to do this. It gets to this time of year, and when you go out for a walk or a run, it's so humid and it's so hot that it makes it uncomfortable. Then I really don't like doing it.
Yeah, I get that. And then we have the rain.
Yeah, it's like I go out and it's like looks good. Okay, all right. So it's 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, but it still looks good, right? Halfway through, man, downpour, and I'm like, really? I'm hiding the phone. I'm hiding the iPod so it doesn't get wet. I'm like, okay, this wasn't worth it.
I know. Yeah, I got up this morning and it looked like it was a good day. I looked out front and like, okay, there's a few clouds, but okay. Go to the bathroom and I hear something. I'm going, what's that noise in my apartment?
Yeah, it poured.
Oh yeah, that was a downpour.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and it was nice this morning. And then I get on with you and it starts raining like crazy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
where'd this come from? Fast moving this morning though.
It is, and it was downpouring, and then the sun came up so bright. So we're both saying there better be a rainbow with all
Needs
this
to be a
going
rainbow.
on.
I got to see a rainbow. Someone send us a picture of a rainbow.
So let's see who we got. Gabby, I love you, Gabby. Thank you for being up this morning with us. Sally De La Rosa, and you shared it. Thank you. Carrie from Tennessee. There's my girl. Jordan in Michigan. Rick is here, and I'm sure Josie's right there also. And he's saying hi, Teri. Hi, Tiff.
Hi.
And Wendy's here. Good morning, Wendy. She shared it to the group. And Luann. Luann, hi. It's good to see you on here again. So we got people coming in. It's so good to see everybody. All right, so where is everybody? Because I'm seeing only a couple of people showing on mine.
It's Saturday and nobody's getting up.
Well, it's weird because I have the chat that I can pull up on my computer, and I have the live on my phone where I can see who's coming in, and they're not matching up.
Oh.
It's like, where are you guys? Oh, Josie is there. Yeah. All right, so is everybody on Enlightened Living? Because I'm on Enlightened World, and there's only a few of you on there. So.
Well,
I know, and Deirdre says she can't see comments. Where are you at, Deirdre? This is weird.
I am not the only one that is technologically
challenged.
Challenge is a good word for it. Yeah.
Okay, so on Enlightened World, we have Jordan and Rick and Wendy are on there. Everybody else is scattered. Y'all are just sitting in different parts of the house today. And now Sharon showed up. Hi, Sharon Boyle. She was on yesterday. What a blessing. She played her singing bowl.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah. Yeah. She blesses us every week on Wednesday. She does it. Excuse me, on the meditations, and then she comes on here and plays it for us at the end. Deirdre can't see comments. So Deirdre, you may be in a different room.
That sounds so funny.
I know, isn't it? It's just weird. Gabby's on her way to dinner. Gabby's in Australia.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, Gabby, Tiffany's daughter, just came back to the States from Australia. She's in school over there.
Yep. She doesn't know now if she can get back in. So they're saying if she goes back in, she's trying to get into Brisbane. Otherwise, she's got to go into Sydney, and they're going to quarantine her for 2 weeks before she can get to school. So we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, Gabby says she was in the wrong room. She's on her way to dinner and have had a couple of Jack Daniels. Jeff is playing.
Well, then we could definitely be in the wrong room.
Yeah. Yep. And now everybody's gravitating over. Now I see you all. And there's Josie. She said, I had to turn on my phone. Ricky had to get coffee. Well, coffee is important. So it's important. Cheers this morning. I got mine.
Yep.
I needed coffee today.
Uh-huh. A lot of it.
Julie Kiss is here. Carrie was in the wrong room, but now you gravitated to us. And Sharon says, it's always a pleasure to go live with you. Yeah, I love having somebody here live with me. And Stacy's here. Stacy, you're coming on Monday. Okay, so I think I got all the comments and all the peeps.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, Tiffany, you are at Love and Light Spiritual Emporium.
Yes, I am. The fish were very confused this morning when I came in and turned their light on. They're like, wait a minute, it's too early.
I know, right.
You know? Yeah.
And the fish are a new addition to the store.
We have Chris did a beautiful job. The tank is so pretty. And it has, oh my gosh, it has little pagodas in there and Buddhas in there and lotus flowers, and the fish are happy. So.
Have you named the fish yet?
No. There's too many, and I can no. It's like, okay, Chris is
you
like,
can put little ribbons. You can put little ribbons around their necks.
Like, see the shrimp? I'm like, nope. He goes, well, they're almost invisible. I'm like, I can't see them. I know they're in there, but I can't see them.
You have shrimp in the tank.
There's shrimp in the tank. Yeah, there's 2 different types of shrimp in the tank, and then there's like little snails and all sorts of things. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I didn't know you can have shrimp in fish tanks.
I guess they're like, because it's a freshwater tank, so they're freshwater shrimp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I have no idea either. None. At first I thought he was kidding with me, you know.
Yeah.
No, they're in there.
Yeah. So tell us about your store.
Oh my, where do you want me to start? Let me see. We have so many different things in the store. Anything for metaphysical, and it doesn't matter what your spiritual path is. If we don't have it, we'll try to get it. And we're here to help you on your spiritual path, no matter what it is. If it's right for you, then it's perfect. We don't try to change anybody's mind to one path or another path. You know, everyone is different and unique. So their spiritual path is perfect, and we'll help you with that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you all have only been there, is it 2 years?
Actually, we're coming up on 3 years.
Coming up on 3 years.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, we're still trying to get figured out our classes. Chris has been doing some magic classes in small groups, like groups of like 4 people or less. He'll do them one-on-one. Of course, everybody has masks on. We tried to do the online classes. People don't like that so much. They like to be face-to-face with you. Mm-hmm. You know, Rosa hasn't done her crystal classes because Rosa is a registered nurse, and she's a head nurse for a facility down in Hialeah. So she's extremely busy at this point in time. But she does crystal classes. And then I don't know, I think Adriana had something to do with this, but we got in altar cloths that are actually spirit boards or Ouija boards. And I said to Rosa, I says, well, if we're going to have those in the store, let's do a class, on how to use them safely. So she's getting ready to put together a class to use a spirit board safely.
Okay. We've been trying to get her on here to teach us about crystal grids, because I love gridding and I do it all the time. So hopefully, and I know she's done them there in the store. She's taught classes on it. So hopefully she'll come on and explain that to us here on the store. We have a couple of people that are asking questions.
Okay.
But first of all, Sally says the shrimp eat the baby fish. I had ghost shrimp and they ate my mom's baby fish. Just so you know.
Maybe that's Chris's way of doing population control in the tank.
That could be.
That could be.
All right. So Catherine Kovacs wants to know where you are.
Let me see. We're in Fort Lauderdale, or what they call Oakland Park, and it's 1419 East Commercial Boulevard. So we're east of Dixie Highway and before Federal Highway.
Yeah. So we're about, I want to say 10 to 15 minutes from the ocean.
Yes.
And I say we because I live right behind the store.
Yeah. Yeah,
I can walk to the store.
Yeah. We never do though. Why is that?
I know. Well, I will.
Yeah. So will I.
Yes, absolutely. All right. And so Sharon Boyle says, nice to meet you, Tiffany. When did you have the idea or dream to open your store?
Oh boy. I don't think it was really, I never thought of opening a store. I had worked at another metaphysical store that had been in Fort Lauderdale since 1980. So it was here for like 30 years. And Chris, my partner, worked there also, and Rosa had taken classes there. So we all knew each other. When Hurricane Irma hit, that store closed down. And Chris and I were talking on the phone, and he goes, Tiff, the community really needs a place like this to go to. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, he was thinking about opening a store in Orlando. And I said, well, Chris, that really hasn't worked out. I said, what about us opening a store here? So we did. We decided, we incorporated on September 26th, and we were open November 7th. So we did it very quickly.
Very quickly. I was so happy to see that. I had been to the other store. That's where I would go to get my incense and sage and anything else that I might want. I love just shopping. And so when it closed, when I got the email that it was closing, I'm going, no, because there wasn't another one at that time. There wasn't anything around. So then I heard that you were opening, and guess what? You were right up the street from me. And I'm like, thank you, angels, for bringing them to me.
Exactly. Yeah. We with that other store closing, there were so many things that that they did for the community that we wanted to continue. So, and that was a big one. Not only the classes, but the new moon cleansing every month, which people used to line up out the door for, and they do for us when we have it. And they love doing that. It's an elemental walkthrough to cleanse your aura and get rid of all the stuff that you've picked up during the month. And it's just fun to see all of your customers in one evening, and they're all coming in and they're milling around and going through the ceremony, which only takes about 4 minutes. And then of course the Reiki circle, which we're having a hard time with right now because we would average 18 to 20 people in the circle every Saturday. So we can't do that right now. So what we've decided to do is have a Reiki master here, either Chris, Rosa, or I. And Rosa's usually working the front, so it's either Chris or I. And Rosa helps us out if we get more than 2 people, but we do 2 people at a time. And we do it from 10 o'clock in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. So whoever comes in can sit down and have chair Reiki. So
the Reiki circles are so beautiful when we were able to have them. And you would pack the place.
Yeah.
We'd have as many people as we could fit in that room.
Oh, I know.
A circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just beautiful. And Reiki masters that would just come around the circle and perform Reiki.
Yeah,
Just absolutely fantastic.
we love doing it. We miss it. I mean,
Yeah,
this is a good substitute for now. You know, most
right.
of our regulars still do come in on Saturdays between 10 and 1.
Mhm.
Um, you know, so that's still nice to see them. But it was nice to have all those people in here at the same time. The energy was amazing.
Yeah, it is. And the energy in the store itself is amazing.
Oh, thank
Just
you.
beautiful. Let's say hello to the people that jumped on, and then we want to hear some more about your store. So we have Marianne, Marianne Malone, Cindy. She usually comes on at night and chants with us in the
Oh,
Zoom
cool.
room. So hi, Marianne. Carol Allen, Erica Hoppy, Navriti. Navriti's in India, and they are chanting to bring me to India. So Tiffany, I'm going to India next year. You
Yes,
want to
you
go
are.
with me?
um,
Come on.
okay.
I'm trying to
Okay.
talk.
Okay, Carrie. Okay. All right. We can
All
do this.
right. There you
All right. We
go.
can do this.
All right. And trying to talk Carrie into going. She's interested in going over as well. So yeah, let's make it a girls' trip.
Oh boy. India will
And
never be the same.
Catherine Kovac came in. Oh, it won't know what hit it. And Stacy's here. Stacy Small Lord. I think you've met Stacy.
I think so,
Uh,
yes.
she's Joseph's assistant. I think you've
Yes.
met.
Well, I've talked to Stacy on the phone. I don't know if I've met Stacy.
You met her at Angel Speakers.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been a couple of years ago,
A
so
couple
you
years
may
ago.
not remember that.
The memory
Uh,
is not what it used to be.
yeah. And Stacy says, we need a store here in Orlando. Why don't y'all just come on up?
Don't, well, you know, maybe
Expansion.
expansion. Yeah, Chris has actually talked about having a second store attached to this one in that area. So
Awesome. I think you should.
I think we should.
Maybe I'll go up and run it for you.
Ooh, there's an idea.
Okay. And Sharon says, so within 3 months from the idea to the manifestation of your store. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's the
It was
thing
very
is,
quick. We did a lot in a short amount of time.
yeah, but that's the thing about manifesting. You hold that deep in your heart and you just know that it's something that's going to happen.
Oh yeah. And it was fast, it was amazing, and it was fun. Yes, it was stressful, but it was still fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good kind of stress.
Yeah. There's a good kind of stress. Yeah, it was.
Oh, Stacy says she bought some third eye oils and crystals.
Huh.
Awesome. So you all have some things that you make there. There's one that's a liquid smudge,
Yeah.
and I don't buy mine from anybody else but your store because yours is so good. So tell us about that.
Oh my. Chris and I were used to blending oils at the old store. So we brought our recipes with us for this one. We've changed them quite a bit from the old store. But Chris is amazing when it comes to blending oils. There's a few of them that we've had to tweak. When we first started out, even with the Reiki oil, he thought, well, violet's going to work good because it's a violet color for Reiki. Oh my gosh, it does not smell good at all. So we had to change that one. And I was like, oh, this is awful, and I said, all right, maybe 1 or 2 drops. That's it. So everything is hidden in there. But as far as the liquid smudge, that's just, I love it. We can't keep it in the store.
Yeah, I love that smudge, and I always have it on hand. It's so cool when you don't want to burn the sage
Right.
itself, and just a quick squirt. And there's mornings when I'm like, okay, I don't have time to burn the sage right now, so I just walk by and squirt. And
Yes.
also, I do home clearings, clearing the energy and working with anything that might be going on in a house that's not real pleasant. And I take the liquid smudge with me in case the person doesn't want the smoke in their house. So
Right.
it's a really good alternative to burning sage.
Yeah. And we have also the Spirit Away spray. That's
Mhm.
in case there's more than negative energy there, then you need to, get rid of, and that has copal in it, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got Jennifer Langren came on. Good morning, Jennifer. She's in Miami. Jennifer, you'll have to come up and check out the store, Love and Light Spiritual Emporium. It's by me in Fort Lauderdale, so then we can go to lunch after that.
See?
Yeah. To one of my favorite places, Tequila Sunrise. I love that.
Sunrise.
And they do have outside seating.
Oh, they do now.
Yeah. Well, they've always had outside.
They've had a little bit, yeah. Did they
Yeah.
expand it outside?
I haven't been there. I don't go out to eat unless it's like somebody coming in from out of town. But they've always had outside seating in the front, and that's where I usually sit when I go there. And who else came in? Charlie's with us. Hi, Charles. I think I got everybody. Let's see if there were some other comments or questions. Carol Ann Allen, she says, we had a nice store near us that was owned by a warlock. He hit the lottery and won millions and closed the store. Tiffany,
Okay.
when you hit the lottery, this store better stay open.
I was just going to say that. We win the lottery, and I say we win the lottery, and we're definitely staying open.
That's right.
I think at that point we would expand into the bay next door so we could have a larger place.
I know. I would love that. I would love if you had that one right beside of you. We could do some really good classes and Reiki circles in there.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I mean, even if we do get a pretty large class, the yoga studio next door, if she doesn't have something going on, we can definitely overflow into there, which is nice. But It would be nice to kind of have our own space.
Yeah, it would. I love Jebby.
I know. Jebby's wonderful.
I'd love to have her on here as a co-host. So maybe
our little ray of sunshine.
Yeah, I'll nudge her.
Yeah, nudge her.
I will, because we're learning mudras here.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
She can definitely help with that.
Oh, I know. I've got this wonderful card deck that I found. It's the mudras of yoga. Nice. And they're cards. So they show the mudra, they show how they are supposed to look and then explain it. This is the one we learned last night in chanting.
Okay.
And I love this one. This one's kind of easy. There were some people that had a problem with the position, but it's you grasp the left thumb with the right hand, bring the hands together, and then with the pad of the right thumb, you touch the pads of the left index, middle, and ring fingers. And this mudra, it improves the voice, helps reduce speech defects such as stuttering, calms the mind, improves concentration, nourishes the kidneys and sexual glands, benefits the hair and bones, and has a special connection with the navel center, thereby improving digestion and increasing appetite. Now, we said we don't want that last part, but the others, okay.
I need to borrow that card.
Yeah, we just do the mudra. Just do the mudra. It's so easy. And we were doing it last night at chanting. So I try to bring them out when we find one that we say, oh, yeah, we need all of that stuff. Then I bring the mudra out. Yeah, yeah. So that's it. I'll put a picture of it and the explanation in the group, in our our Angelic River family group.
Yeah, there you go.
We are family and we help each other. And Stacy is going out to do house hunting. They're looking at a house closer to the ocean. They're moving out of Orlando, so they'll be closer to the beach.
Look in the Titusville area.
Yeah, you have special connections there.
Yes. Titusville, Cocoa area. Cocoa gets a little more expensive, but Titusville is very affordable, and you're not far from the beach at all. Well, actually, you're on both rivers, the St. John's and the Indian River. So, and you get to see all the rockets go up.
That's right. Now that we're going up again.
Now that we're going up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is really nice.
Yes.
They're fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Gabby, I want to ask about the what? Ignatian Examen. I came across it this morning. Anyone do it? Gabby, I'm not sure what that is. Ignation, Ignation, and the second word EXAMEN. Gabby, can you explain?
Yeah, that's a new one.
Okay. And people are talking about the Ouija board. I stay far away from them.
Yeah.
I have had too many clients that have used it unknowing that they
Opened a portal.
opened up the portals. And when you use them, you've got to be very aware of what you're doing because
Right.
anything can come through those portals.
Exactly.
And I've worked with clients that have had attachments.
Mhm.
I went to one house to do a house clearing, and the energy was in their bathroom, and I would not even walk in the bathroom. It was that bad. And I'm talking to it from outside the door. I'm standing at the door talking to this energy, and I'm telling it that it has to go, that it can't stay there. And the reply was, well, they invited me in. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. And
So
that's why
in
that's why
talking
we're
to them,
getting,
that was it. They used a Ouija board.
yep. And that's why Rosa said, a basic class in how to do this very safely. And in a protective circle too is very, very important, to have that salt circle and know how to open it and keep it sacred. So anything that does come out is contained in that area. And then knowing how to protect yourself and closing any portals that might be open and making sure everything else goes back through, because you don't, you're right. There's millions of dimensions out there. So you never know what you're opening. So you have to be very, very careful. So that's when we decided, you know what, people are going to use them one way or the other. So let's make it safe.
Okay. Yeah, I stay far away from them. And
I
that's
don't
what
care for them
people
either.
are saying too. Carrie says she'll never touch one again. I was 12, and yeah, no thanks.
Nope.
Yeah. And Jordan's leaving us. Jordan says, I have to run. It's going to be a busy day due to preparing for my canvas class today. Jordan's a painter.
Oh, nice.
Teaching a canvas class. She's so excited, and we're excited for you, Jordan. I can't wait to see what all comes out from that class. And we have a challenge. Anybody that wasn't on yesterday, maybe you have not heard, we are doing painting blindfolded.
Okay.
This came
I'm
up
not really good without being blindfolded. So
I know I'm not a painter either, Tiffany, but I'm going to do this. It came up yesterday when Sharon Boyle was my co-host on the show, and she was talking to Jordan Jordan does amazing work, absolutely amazing paintings. And Sharon made the comment, I bet you could paint with your eyes closed. And we're going, oh, now that would be interesting. Why don't we try that? So thus the challenge was born. So yeah, I can't paint either, Dina Gust, but you know what? We're going to do it. So it's a
if
challenge.
we're going to do this, okay, and we're going to be blindfolded, let's just add the wine because why not?
But don't knock the wine over.
Yeah. Okay, how do we do this?
Well, I'm going to have like this big sheet covering my whole apartment because I have white everywhere. My furniture is white, the walls are white, the floor is white tile. So I've got to cover up everything so that I don't knock paint over and the wine over.
Yeah, that works.
But I'll have music playing. We're going to record them. Those of us that can, we're going to record our painting. And you don't have to use a paintbrush. If you want to use your fingers or your toes and make your painting on a canvas and then take the blindfold off, and then we're going to show what we did.
Yeah, this could be really interesting.
Sharon guzzle the wine, close your eyes, and go for it.
Yep. Oh, this might,
it's going to be fun. We should do it together, Tiff.
We should. We really should. Yeah,
and we'll get Teri. Me, you, and Teri. Let's do a blindfolded painting.
Okay.
Some wine.
I don't know how much painting we're going to get done blindfolded with wine and giggling. So Yeah.
I'm going to do it. So if you want to join in
Okay.
with me, and we'll drag Teri along, she won't have
Okay.
any choice.
Yeah. Good idea.
And then I'm going to get her on here as a co-host on this morning show. Yep, going to do it. So anybody out there that takes the challenge, if you can record, and my suggestion is to turn Zoom on with the camera facing you. You can hit record on Zoom, and just let's have a blast with this.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be fun.
This is a fun thing that we're going to do. Is just let your intuition guide where the paint's going. Don't even worry about it. Don't try to force it. You know, when your eyes are open, you're like, "Ooh, that doesn't look right. Let me put something there." It's like, nope. Totally use your intuition and see what we come up with.
Oh yeah. Hello. Here we go.
Sharon says, I am excited to do mine. I am too. I really am excited about this.
Oh, I am too. It's just not the recording part.
Well, don't worry about it. What it comes out, it comes out. We may make it to America's Funniest Videos if that's still going.
Yeah. Well, there's
we'll
that.
Carol says, I'm still trying to figure out how to use my watercolors to do it. I need to see the palette to wet the paint. Well, get a squirt bottle of water.
I was just thinking the same thing. Squirt bottles were good. You go from there.
Absolutely. Squirt that bitch. Oh, squirt the canvas. That just came out. Cancel, clear, delete. She made me.
No, I did not. Okay, this is exactly what it's going to be like. There's the problem.
I haven't even had wine yet.
I know. Oh. Well, this is going to be dangerous.
Okay. All right, we're going to do it. Yeah. We're going to record it.
I'm going to let you forget that.
No, I'm in trouble now. Jean Lorio says, I better have someone with me or I will put paint all over the house, just like you said, Teri. That's, yeah, Jean, let me tell you, I've got a sheet. It's not as big as my house, but I've got a sheet that'll cover the floor. And I'm just going to have to sit on the floor. That's my only option.
We're going to sit on the floor. That's it. We're not going to, here's the biggest problem. If all three of us sit on the floor, who's going to help who up?
Oh my God. Well,
let me see.
And when we're laughing that much, you know we're going to have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, if we make it, there's another problem. Yeah. Actually, I'm liking this more and more.
I know.
Yeah.
This could be a really fun thing.
Yeah.
I think this will catch on. This is going to go viral. We're gonna have everybody that's in lockdown doing blindfolded painting.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a great idea.
Okay, let me see what's going on. I know y'all are laughing at me. It's okay. Go ahead and laugh. I can take it.
Yeah, because she's just gonna spray that.
I am.
I love that. I was like,
I know. It just slipped out of there. Sorry.
Out. Okay.
All right. Sharon says, embrace your inner child and immerse yourself in your imagination by challenging yourself to painting without looking, trusting your instinct and allowing spirit to flow through you. At the end, we will enjoy coffee and cake as we watch our creations dry. To book your place, contact Tiffany at Love and Light Spiritual Emporium.
Okay. Yeah. Cake and wine. Okay. I'm down.
Okay. Maybe some cheese in there with the cake. But cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Best of both worlds. We got this.
Aren't you all glad you came on today so you could laugh with us and at us?
Oh yeah, just wait till the painting. We got this.
Yes. We're gonna. Oh, you know who would want to be in on this is your daughter,
Adriana. Yeah.
Triana, she's an artist. Are those some of her paintings behind you?
No, I don't have any of hers up. I do have her portfolio here. She just hasn't, she said, don't put them up. She says, because if somebody wanted a painting, she just doesn't have time right now.
Yeah.
You know, even after she starts school, that might be a little difficult. People do hire her here and there to do paintings for them, but she just has not had the time. I mean, as it is, she does our organ for the store, and I keep telling her, we've sold out, we need more. And she's like, I don't have time, Mom. So yeah, we're waiting.
Did she make that sword that I saw in there?
Yes. Yeah,
Oh my
she makes the
God,
athames. Yeah. Yeah.
beautiful. Can you get that and show it to us? I love that sword. You all have to see this. Okay, so she's going to get that. I'm going to see what else you all are saying. Good morning, Prachetta. Thank you for joining us. And Sharon, you can't have a sneaky look if you need the loo. You must turn around and then take it off. This is the sword that Tiffany's daughter made. Don't you all love this?
That's one of them. Then I have this one.
Oh, I like that one better. I didn't see that one.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes,
Now
it
she's starting to make them for the angels.
is.
And what was the other thing she was doing? She was making them for the angels, and I think she made a fairy one. She made some for the goddess to bring in those energies when you're working with them. So yeah, she made one for me too. Mine's
I
pink,
love
but it's so
I
pretty.
love it. Yeah.
Isn't it pretty?
And Sharon says, I love swords, my Scottish heritage.
There you go. Yeah.
So, Tiffany, people can order these from you. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
And they will be mailed.
Yeah, we can mail them. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Awesome. And they are beautiful. I've seen them up close and personal and fell in love with them. Yeah, Josie's being good. She says, I'm trying so hard not to say anything dirty.
Joe, it's okay. We get it.
It's
It's
okay.
difficult for us too.
Yeah, when we get together, there's no stopping us. No filter.
No filter, no holds barred. You know, here we go.
Deirdre said, awesome swords. Carol Ann says, beautiful. And Carrie is asking, what's it made of?
It's actually organ. So what she uses is resin, and then she adds crystals and any type of dried flowers she wants to put with it. Like, let me see, this one she has in the bottom down here, she has black tourmaline, and then she put amethyst. She has clear quartz up here, and then she puts in her dried flowers, and she puts gold in it too. And there's
And did
also
I see
copper.
copper?
Yep,
Yeah, I
there's
thought that
copper
was
right
copper.
there.
Mhm.
So they are organ, balance the energies. I use mine a lot of times during ceremony if I'm calling in the quarters. That's when I use mine because mine's more angelic, you know, but she does make them different ones. Like I know she made one for Aphrodite. So it has roses in it, rose quartz, you know, so she makes them for different things, call
Awesome.
in different energies.
Yeah. Well, Catherine wants to know, do you have any daggers? Has she made any daggers like that?
It's kind of hard to do with the resin, you know, because the molds are hard to find. That mold was hard. It took her about 6 months to find that mold. The molds aren't readily available for something like that. We do carry athames of all kinds in the store. So we do have them.
And Carrie says, thanks, it's beautiful. Do you have a website?
Oh boy. For the store, yes, we do. It's lovelightspiritualemporium.com. As far as for the organ, Adriana has her own Etsy store, and it's called The Stoned Daisies, and it's for organ.
Okay.
or resin. If you look up resin joy stores or resin sites on Etsy.
Awesome. Thank you. And Prachir came on and said, good morning. Good morning to you, Prachir. And Deirdre is asking, can you do a virtual tour of your store?
Oh boy. Sure. Look out. Here we go.
Here we go. Get ready
Here we
because it's
go.
beautiful.
Okay, let's see here. We have a lot of different things. So here is one of our herb walls, but it's also got soaps. Chris hand makes our soaps. So as you can see, we've got Tibetan prayer flags, we've got altar cloths of all kinds, and there's that wonderful one I don't like, but everybody else does. And then let me see, we have, here's our smudges Teri was talking about. Can you see them? I can see.
Yes, I see
There
them.
they are. Okay. And then we have all sorts
They're little
of
spray
crystals.
bottles.
Yep. We have all sorts of crystals and crystal skulls, and there's the Athames. We have smudge fans. We have all sorts of little goodies. And then let me see here. We're going to come around. And there's the other herb wall. And of course, we have all sorts of little goodies here. We have incense. We have more incense coming in this week. We have pendulums. And then let me see, what else do we have? Lots of statues. Yep. You're giving me a workout, guys.
Singing bowls.
Singing bowls, we got those. We're actually going to start to bring in all sorts of crystals, candles. We have witch balls and fairy balls. And
Incense.
incense and tumbled stones. And what else here? I'm going to make you guys dizzy.
Yeah, and do you still have the altar set up on top of the tumbled stones?
Yep. Hold on. We have to go around in a circle. Now I'm going to make you dizzy.
You're gonna make us dizzy.
There's our store altar. Can we see it?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't get up there. Yeah, we have a store altar. What else do we have here? Our wonderful symbols. We are going to bring in, we're going to start to bring in, can you see them? There they are. We're going to start to bring in some crystal singing bowls for everyone.
Yay.
So now that we've, all right, we've got to see the fishies.
Okay.
So let's see the fishies. There's the babies.
Hi, babies.
There's the babies. Next to the babies, we have tarot decks
And oracle.
and oracle decks and salt lamps. And all
The
sorts of
alms.
things.
Show the alms.
The ohms. Okay, there's two behind me. Aren't they pretty? Those
Yep.
are handmade and hand painted. Then we have a green ohm over here.
I have one of those that's natural wood,
Yep, they're made of natural wood.
not painted.
We have, these are Tibetan bells.
Ooh,
I don't know why they're there, but they're there and people like them.
they're there. I like them.
I like them. We also do Reiki candles. Ta-da.
And Sharon says, did I see Isis on the top shelf?
Oh, yeah, she's mine. Yeah, that's my beautiful Isis, and I love her. She was actually a gift when I first started working with her. And when I first started working with her, if I would discuss her or try to connect with her, she would find a way to let me know that she heard me. And that was actually a gift. So when I was discussing her at one point with someone, the next day they had won a prize, whatever they were doing that night, and said, I think this was meant for you. And I opened the box and there she was. Yeah, so she's mine.
She's beautiful.
I love her.
And
Yeah,
Carol
we have
says,
a big statue of Isis too here in the store for sale.
yes.
Yeah.
Carol says the dream catchers look beautiful.
Thank you. I love the dream catchers. We've got some really cool ones.
So people are thanking you for showing the store.
Now that it
I
made me nice and
absolutely,
dizzy.
it's my second home. I love that place. Just beautiful and so relaxing. When you go in there, they have like this little chair at the or seat at the front. You can just sit and be immersed in the energy.
Yeah, we love it. It's home.
It is home. Yeah.
It is.
So now you're going to open a second one in Orlando.
Sure.
We'll set an intention for that, Tiffany.
Yes, we will. Mm-hmm. When this one gets so busy and so packed, then yeah, we have to open another one.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Exactly.
we will make that happen.
We also have a reader room. We have a healing room, which Teri knows. Teri's real. She's been in the healing room numerous times.
Yes, I've done some energy healing sessions back there.
Yep. Including mine.
Yes.
Or Teri.
Yes. And I have taught energy healing there at your store.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
So you have classes in Reiki and what else?
Magic, classes in Reiki, magic, or Reiki, magic classes, crystal classes. Teri and I do an angel course. Oh gosh. And then we are going to have upcoming Akashic record classes and sound bowl healing classes to teach you how to heal with the sound bowls. Yeah.
Awesome.
So there's usually something going on at all times. We also have a fiber magic class, which she teaches you how to crochet your intentions into literally the yarn as you're making something. So we have those classes. We also do a transgender and allies support group once a month when things start to get back to normal, where we can have a group. So we do that for our transgender community. Let me see. We also have Tai Chi's on Tuesday night, Tai Chi class, which is really great with Josh. Josh also does healing here, which I've had done, and it was amazing. Nothing like I've ever felt before as far as a different type of energy healing. So yeah, we try to keep things up and moving.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. And Josie says, if anyone is in the Fort Lauderdale area today, come in and see Rosa this morning or me this afternoon.
Yeah.
Awesome, Josie. Well, if this rain will stop, I do have to go out today for something. So maybe you might see me today.
There we go. I'll give you a nice chair Reiki session.
Ooh, that would be so cool. I might do that.
There you go.
All right, so I did type in that it's time to take prayer requests. We do that every day here on the show, which reminds me that we now have a 24-hour prayer room online, and it is manned, which means that if you type in and put a post in that you need prayers, somebody will start praying for you as soon as we get that message, and we'll let you know that you're not alone. So I think that's a wonderful thing that Enlightened World has started.
Yes.
It's called EWN 24-Hour Prayer Room. And we are looking for volunteers as well to help man the room. So you can take a shift and just let us know that you'll be standing by for when something comes through. So we had some prayers. Let me scroll back up and find where they started. Gabby asked for prayers for Gaia and her energies and for my lower back. And Gabby, how's your daughter Erin doing? We have been praying for her and lifting her up. Deirdre, my prayer today is that everyone's covered in a protective bubble of love and world peace, of course. Of course. Jean says, oh, I love your store. I could spend a week in there. We have nothing like that here. Jean is in Texas.
Aw.
So Jean, I think you have to make a visit and just come spend a week.
Yeah.
Carol Allen, prayers for my safety as I travel through Monday. Absolutely, Carol. And what else we got? Pachetta, good health prayers for Shantae, Tony, Wendy, Charlie, and Gabby's daughter. Prayers of happiness and peace for Tracy, David, Prachir, Neil. Happy prayers for my lovely Teri and everyone in my Angelic River family. Thanks so much and loads of love. Thank you, Prachetta, for all of that. And Wendy says, we have a spiritual store called the Witches of Waltham Abbey. It is housed in a 500-year-old building. It's so magical. She's in the UK.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I would love to see that.
Me too.
And Carrie says, prayers of thanksgivings. I am thankful for my soul family. And Carrie, you had some unexpected abundance yesterday, and I saw your prayer of gratitude for that. Yeah, I love when we give gratitude, and I like giving gratitude before I even see the manifestation.
Yeah.
Just know that it's going to happen, so I'm grateful ahead of time. And let's see. Charles wants to know if we could type in the website. Okay. It's, let me see if I can do that while I'm still reading prayers. Let's see if Teri can multitask.
Better you than me.
Okay. Love, light, spiritual emporium.com.
.com.
There you go. All right, so back to the prayer request. And Gabby says her daughter is much better and thanks us. You're so welcome. Thank you for letting us know that, because we've been praying for her and chanting for her to be out of the hospital. So I hope she is.
Oh, a shout out to Joanne today. Joanne Rankin is one of our spiritual consultants. Today is her birthday.
Happy birthday, Joanne. Yay. Now, is Joanne coming into the store and doing readings there in the store now?
She did for a couple of weeks. And then this all ramped up again. She got a little on the nervous side, which I understand because Joanne's older. And then, of course, one of her daughters tested positive for COVID. She's okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Very minor symptoms, just the loss of taste and smell. So she doesn't have any other symptoms and she seems to be okay. But Joanne's not taking any chances and she's just voluntarily quarantining, even though she hasn't been around her for over 10 days. It's just to be on the safe side. So both of our consultants, Joanne and Janice, are doing phone consultations.
Okay. Well, let's lift up Joanne's daughter as well.
Yes.
And put her in our circle today. So Prachir is asking prayers for Gabby's daughter, Erin, for Prachetta, Tracy and David to be happy and strong, and for our dearest Teri's good health and happiness, and prayers for my Angelic River family to be happy and shining. God bless us all. Absolutely. Thank you, Prachir. And Sally De La Rosa, prayers to lift our energy today, please. It's going to be a long day with special guests and classes today, as well as our own schedule. We won't get home until about 10 or 11 tonight. Wow, that's a long day, Sally. Thank you for being on here with us. And Wendy's going to post photos of the store that she mentioned in our group. Thank you,
cool.
Wendy. Yeah.
Oh, I would love to see that.
Yeah. And Prachir's asking special prayers for my dearest and most loving mom and dad. I'm missing them too much today. Yes. We'll definitely lift you up for you to feel their spirit today, Prachir and Prachetta. And Josie says, UK trip, I am in. And Carrie says, yes, ma'am, out of the blue, $100 in my account.
Yay.
I'm ready for that.
Ashley, we're going to win the lottery.
Yeah. I can go for that too.
Yep.
And
It'd
Deirdre
help if
wants,
I buy a ticket.
well, yeah, me too. I don't get out, so I haven't bought tickets in a long time. Um, Deirdre's volunteering to man the prayer line. So thank you, Deirdre. I will write that down. And Christina's with us. Prayers for all those needing them. And Catherine says happy birthday to Joanne. And Carrie says, I also won $20 on a scratcher. Figured luck was my guest.
There you
Absolutely.
go. Yeah.
And Dina, prayer for my friend who is at the hospital due to a fall. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Carol says, I did not touch the heart emoji, but I keep seeing them show up. That's all right. We love hearts. We love
Got
love.
what's going on.
Absolutely. All right. So let's get ready to go into our prayer time. We do a short meditative prayer, lifting up all of these requests. And then we share some love. I love how we end our show every day, bonding together our hearts in love and sending us all on our way through wherever we go through our day with that heart full of love. So let's just take a few moments. Oh, before we do that, Carrie says, let's pick 6 numbers and or a set of 6 and play the lottery. Hey, why not?
Okay.
I can do that.
Yes.
All right. So the way I do this is I touch my heart center and I take in a deep breath and focus the energy right there. Because wherever you're touching on your heart, that's where your focus goes. So bringing the love right into your heart and then exhaling out anything that's unlike love, any low vibration, any anxiety, worry, thoughts about your day and thinking what could go wrong. Let's think instead of what's going to go right. So breathe in the love, breathe in light. And then relax out anything else. Just let all that stuff go. Let it out of your body, out of your mind. Look at those thoughts that are coming through like they're little bubbles and just throw those bubbles away. Just let them go up. They'll travel up to the universe and become positive thoughts. So breathe in the love again. And as you breathe it into your heart this time, just see it expanding. Let it go down past the solar plexus and the sacral and the root, traveling all the way down to your feet and coming out of your feet down into the earth. Now see that breath of love traveling down into Mother Gaia. And down in the center of Gaia is a crystalline center. So what I want you to do now is envision that center. Envision whatever stone is calling you. There's all kinds of gemstones down in the center of Mother Earth. So whatever you want, whatever is predominantly saying, come to me, come feel my energy. Let's wrap the energy around that stone. And I'm feeling a really big quartz, crystal quartz right now that's just calling my name. And I'm just going there, wrapping my energy around that stone, feeling the healing power that comes from it, the clearing that happens when you hold the quartz energy. So whatever stone is calling to you, just be with it right now. Just be with that stone and feel the essence. Let it speak to you. What is it saying? Let's just listen right now as we're down in the center of Mother Earth. I hear all the stones singing. They're all just bringing forth beautiful energy. Maybe they're giving you a message today. hand is just throbbing. It feels like I'm holding that crystal right in my hand. So now let's unwind our energy and start to travel back up the body, bringing all of that essence, whatever stone it was that spoke to you, that gave you a message, that gave you love. Maybe it gave you grounding energy. Maybe it expanded your chakra or chakras, all of them. And just bring that energy up through the bottom of your feet. Let it travel up your root, expanding out that energy in a beautiful way, helping you feel safe and secure. And then it comes up to your sacral chakra, expanding that out, getting ready to have fun, to enjoy your day, to find pleasure in your life, to be creative. Let that expand out. And then up to your solar plexus, expanding your feeling of worthiness. And you can say that affirmation, I am worthy. I am enough. And then it comes up to your heart. And watch that beautiful green expansion as it comes to the heart. And you know that you're loved. You know that you are beautiful. Feel that warmth there in your heart as it expands out. And then it goes up to your throat, expanding that energy, helping you to use your authentic voice, to speak up and speak out. Put your message out into the world as your voice expands and your throat chakra opens up for that communication. And then it travels up to your third eye, touching that third eye where all your intuition is, your clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, all of the clairs open up for you and expand out. And then it goes up to your crown. Feel the tingling at the top of your head as the crown expands out, ready to connect with your higher self, to receive anything that your higher self, that source God energy, is bringing down into you today. Feel that blessing as your crown opens up. Now take a deep breath in and let's bring all of that energy back into your heart. Feel the love that's there, feel the warmth. And as you feel into that, let's lift all these prayer requests with that love. We are so powerful when we're in our authentic self, our unconditional love that goes out. And that's where it's going right now. Every prayer request that was lifted up, every request that was unspoken, that maybe you're holding deep inside of you, let's put that in there in the circle. It doesn't have to be spoken to be seen. And I see the angels surrounding all of these requests, looking at each one and flowing an energy of love and healing over each request that was put in the circle. And then I see Archangel Michael coming to each person that's gathered together this morning. And Michael is cutting the attachment to the outcome. He's cutting that tie. And see the request now rising upward as those cords are cut. All those requests are going right up to the universe, right up to God, the Creator. And we let go of the burden. We let go of the expectation of the outcome. And we have trust and faith that every request is seen, heard, and acknowledged, and that everything is working perfectly. All those requests will be answered for their best and highest good. Now bring your energy back into your heart and feel how light you feel since we've released burdens, since we've opened up our chakras, and we really have a great feel for ourselves and our own spirituality, getting in touch with our beautiful spirit inside of us. And let's do our tradition we do every morning. Let's hold one person that's here in the circle. Hold one person so close and so tight and say to that person, I love you. You don't even have to know who they are. You don't have to know what they look like or what they sound like. Just send somebody some love right now. And also receive it back, because it goes around our circle. As we're all just saying those words, I love you, it comes back into your heart. You don't deplete the love that you give out. It comes right back to you like a boomerang, someone said. So breathe in that energy. And then we do our heart telephone, as our beautiful Deirdre has termed it. And this tradition, we send love and gratitude to everyone that's gathered here with us. So, Tiffany, I always ask our guest that's on if you would like to lead us in this. What we do is count either up to 3 or down from 3, and everybody that's gathered is going to say out loud, thank you, I love you. So, would you like to lead us in that?
Okay, sure. Let's get ready here. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you.
You. Oh, how beautiful. As it goes around the circle and it expands and it comes right back to us. Ah, I love that. And thank you to
You're
all of
welcome.
you who were with us. And Tiffany, I love you so much
I love you, honey.
for being with us. What a beautiful, beautiful energy this morning there at Love and Light. And thank you for our tour,
You're welcome.
for all of the information that you
Made
gave.
everybody dizzy. That's what it's going to be like when we're painting with wine. So there you go.
Well, we have to set our date to do our blindfolded painting, and let's just do it.
Okay, you got it. We're going to do it.
And Catherine is asking what a mudra is. Catherine, they are a hand gesture. They're used in yoga. They're used to bring in energy in different parts of our body. And Catherine, we're teaching this on the chanting group. So if you want to go to Chanting for Change, it's a Facebook group. You will find a lot of information there about mudras. And I think it was Carrie that said abundance mudra. Yes, let's do the abundance mudra as we are picking those 6 numbers that we're all going to play. Deirdre says she chose a rose quartz, or the rose quartz chose her.
So did I.
Yeah, and it's saying love, just love, and that is all. Absolutely. So you chose a rose, or a rose quartz chose you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, mine was this huge, clear crystal quartz. I love the energy of it.
Yeah, I could see that. I was actually picturing a huge Lumerian quartz for you.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Me too. And I got my Lemurian quartz back yesterday. I am so very happy about that.
Yes.
Yes.
They're special. They're so special.
This is my quartz that was a present from Love and Light. I just love not letting out of my sight ever again. And Catherine said a Dalmatian Jasper picked her.
Oh, okay.
Carrie said an Abertine was hers. I'm not familiar with that one. I'm going to have to Google that. And Rick says, great job, Tiffany. Thank you, Rick. It was beautiful. So we are going to let everybody go just as soon as our Deirdre tells us the words. Oh, she did already. I missed it. So we end our show every day with these words from Deirdre. And have a great day, everybody. Oh, before we go, Deirdre wants to know, Tiffany, do you do mail order?
We can. The only thing we won't ship is anything glass like the 7-day candles, but other than that, most everything can be shipped.
Okay, there you go. And she has some beautiful pieces of jewelry in there. Adriana makes some jewelry too, right?
Yeah, she makes the well, it's not. She makes resin jewelry. She hasn't made the orgone yet. She's actually working on making talismans for the angels out of orgone. So what she's going to do is, instead of doing a spiral in the middle with the copper, she's actually going to use the symbol for the angel. The, what do you call it? Of course, now it escapes me.
Sigil.
The sigil for the angel in the copper, and then do the crystals for the angel. So she's going to start making those for the store.
Okay, awesome. So there you go. Look, check out lovelightspiritualemporium.com and pick whatever you want. So, all right. So let's end our show with our beautiful greeting to everyone, which is namaste, y'all. We say it together, Tiff.
Okay. Namaste. Ready? Yep. Okay.
Namaste.
Namaste, y'all.
Have a beautiful day, everybody. I love you so much. Bye.